All right, guys, welcome to another episode of Life and Whatever Else. Here at the studios of the Manhattan Neighborhood Network, 59th Street between 10th and 11th. Pablo, looks like you just woke up a little bit.
He looks excited.
It's like you just perked
Just
up.
snapped into focus.
I'm back.
All right, he's back.
He's back.
He's back from being out of the country.
He's back from the dead.
How was your trip?
It was amazeballs.
Amazeballs.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Freaking, I needed
You
to
didn't
stay
wanna leave.
longer.
You didn't wanna
We did
leave.
so much. I didn't want to leave. I was gonna actually stay another extra couple days,
Okay.
but the flight was too expensive. This video that I was so wasted. I was calling JetBlue to the night before, and I'm over here asking, "Oh, how much would it be if I wanted to change my flight?" And the lady's like, "Okay, hold on." And as I'm falling asleep, and the phone falls out of my hand, and my coworker's like, my friend is like, "Pablo, pick up the phone," and I pick it up, and she's like, "Sir," and I'm like, "Yeah." And she's like, "It's gonna be $75 plus $300 something, so it's gonna be about $400 to change your flight." And I was like, "What? How about if I do it for the next day?" And she's like, "It's still gonna be the same." I said, "Well, fuck that. I guess I'm going home tomorrow."
Oh man! Wow.
Yeah, we had so much fun. It was like there was only one day that it was just chill, which is the day that we got there. But every other day it was like wake up early, go do something, then do something else.
So he was going everywhere, bar hopping. You went to any clubs or?
We went to on Friday. We went to a country club.
Mm-hmm.
By the way,
Played
hold on.
golf.
Welcome back, Carlos. Carlos is
Hey.
back with us
Finally,
That
he
was
made
good.
it.
right here in the
Hey,
studio.
Good to see you guys.
These guys see him once a quarter.
This
Yeah.
guy-
It's that time
oh
of year.
man! Continue.
But anyway, we went to some country club in DR
Oh, nice.
that my cousin goes to, and everybody was looking at us like we were crazy. Then I went ahead and did crazy shit.
Of course. Maybe that's why they were looking at
Who
you.
are these
'cause they were
dark skinned
crazy.
people in here? Well, this
Yeah.
isn't DR. Were you playing golf or? I don't know what they do in country clubs
It
other
was,
than
it,
play
was,
golf.
it was a night. They do have golf. They have ping pong. Like I
Yeah.
saw like some of the
Yeah.
facility.
Big
But they have an actual nightclub inside
Mhm.
the thing. But they did karaoke.
Mhm.
So
Oh, cool.
I put in a song in Spanish to do karaoke.
Mm.
And finally they called my name. I was late to go
Oh man!
to it because I was like, oh shit, they called my name. And some lady just jumps on the mic in front of me.
Oh,
But luckily there was two mics, so I went up
And
in front and started singing. Like so it was like a competition. And I'm like, bitch, get out of my spotlight.
it's like lip sync battle here.
So I totally murdered her.
Oh
But
man!
that was fun. And then after that, we went to the actual club with the younger people.
Mhm.
And we smoked some hookah. Surprisingly, hookah's not a big thing over there. I mean,
Uh-huh.
people do smoke it like in their own homes.
Yeah.
But in clubs,
That's
and stuff,
hilarious
it's
because
not really-
Dominicans in New York, they go
Yeah.
to work and
It's
they're
in New
smoking
York.
hookah.
It's apparently
It's a
it's
New
not
York thing.
allowed in a lot of places in DR.
Interesting.
So like in public places okay, but like in clubs and stuff, you don't
Yeah.
really
So
see
maybe
it.
that's why everybody who's here does it
Yeah,
here
they're like, oh my
because
God,
they can't do it
make up
there.
for it.
They gotta make up for it.
Yeah.
So
So we had a blast that night. We like went to bed like at 6, 7 a.m. They had to
Nice.
wake
Nice.
up 2 hours later to go to Punta Cana to do ATVs.
oh nice.
Oh, cool. You did ATVs?
Yeah, we did ATVs.
You have
Freaking-
to,
I was full of mud.
I mean, I'd imagine obviously you have to have a license for that, but like you don't have to have anything else special for that.
Mm-mm.
Just a regular old license.
No, you don't even need a license.
Oh, you don't even need a license for that.
DR, no.
Oh, in DR. Okay, all right, in DR. That's right. I forgot. Here, probably you
and,
need.
and it was
Was
like a
that-
tour. It was like a tour. So like,
Oh,
you had to
okay,
tour
all
the
right.
guy, like they were like, oh, we can't go any faster or
Oh.
whatever. Like,
Was that
I
your
mean, it
first
was a-
time
it was
on
a good-
ATV?
well,
Uh,
I let my cousin drive. He
Mm.
drove us to the thing, and I'm like, I let him have fun. I don't really care.
So you were behind
Like, I
them
was doing
holding
it for
him?
everybody. I had fun. I had a blast.
You were behind
I
him
was
holding.
behind him, like, the whole time.
Yeah.
I was more like this, grabbing onto the back.
Yeah, like, I'm straight. straight.
But then he kept doing big things,
Yeah.
bouncing up and down in front of me. I'm like, what are you doing, bro?
What are you doing,
Oh,
bro?
goodness.
It's unnecessary. Just trying to ride.
Yeah.
Because
Hey.
Hey, yo.
like, whenever you think of somebody riding on the back, you
Yeah.
normally think of like a woman like holding onto a
Right.
man like
Yeah.
that. Not trying to be sexist or anything,
Yeah.
but that's normally what people think of. And
Yeah, that's
so
what you usually
when a
see.
guy's on the back,
Yeah.
just
Well, the thing is, I went with my friends,
mhm.
and one of the girls wanted an actual ATV for herself because she's
Mm.
selfish. And so she didn't.
Selfish friends, come on.
She didn't want to do a double, so I was like, "All right, go ahead on the AP. I'll just go with my cousin. I don't care." Whatever.
It's like I am not grabbing on to any man.
Yeah.
I'm riding my own. That's an independent woman right there.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what it is.
Slapping her face.
Whoa. Whoa. All right, I think we got our first
Early in the
preview clip right.
This guy's just warming up too.
Oh man, that's
I've had 2 weeks of not saying anything. So
yeah, I know you've been silent.
got a lot to
How
get
was
off his
your?
chest.
So you lost the weight to go. What was your weight when you finally went on the trip?
I
Did
don't
you get?
remember. What was it? Two.
I don't even remember.
Well, you say you drank more than you ate
It
there,
was
so
2
that's
7. I think. When
Yeah,
I
but
left,
he had a goal before
Mm.
it
he
was
left.
I had 10 pounds and I only lost 8, so I was like
Close enough.
272.
We'll round up.
270, 272. 272, I think. But when I came back, I weighed myself. I gained
305?
4 pounds. No.
No.
4 pounds. Motherfucker.
Oh snap! We gonna fight.
Pay for this equipment.
We gonna fight. Oh, don't do that. You will never be invited back. So let's see. So we had you going on a trip, Carlos. What have you been up to? It's been a while
I don't
since
know,
you've
man. What have I been up to?
been here.
Things.
Things.
It's kind of cold in here, but I like it. It's keeping me awake.
I can see
Yeah.
your nipples through your shirt.
Oh
Yeah.
boy, here
That's
we
how
go.
cold it is.
That's one of my tricks.
Here we go. Oh yeah, yeah.
See, I started swaying again. I told myself I wasn't gonna sway.
This guy-
So you want to know about my life? You know, things. I've been doing things. You know, here and there.
What kinds of things?
You know, the music, jamming, and trying to, groom a new drummer.
Nice. Oh yeah,
meeting
you've
other
gone through
drummers on the
like
side.
18 drummers for your.
No, that's what we're
band.
trying to have a
He-
stable.
He had Pablo Escobar as a drummer. once.
Right, we have to kick him
Yeah.
out.
Shout
we're trying
out to
we're
Pablo
trying to have
Escobar.
a stable of drummers that we can just go to and we can
Rotate.
jam all the time. Yeah, whoever's available. That's the goal.
That's
Mm.
cool.
And then I started gearing up to do open mics again because I went on a little.
Oh yeah, we're still.
I went on a hiatus because I prepared so much for those first few open mics that I was burnt out, man. Like I practiced the same songs hundreds of times.
This
So I
guy's
was
a
like,
hardcore
and
rock
my
star right
fingers were
here.
jacked up, but no. Now I started practicing again, and I'm sticking. Remember, I said that thing about I'm gonna do like
Why are you
6
holding
open
the mic
mics.
like that?
I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
why?
comforting. It's like comforting. I don't know.
Like
I'm
dick
gonna
in
put
your
it
hand?
down.
That's
Yeah.
fine. Oh boy,
gonna
here
be
we
like-
go.
I'll just be like this.
See,
the
that's
whole
like the
show.
childish thing. Like people holding that, it's like, what is that? Like a penis in your hand or whatever.
No, I like doing this. I think I might stick to that for a while. Yeah,
All right, there you
whatever
go.
that's worth.
Heard it first here.
Yeah. So that's it.
Okay, cool,
Things
cool. You avoided roasting from our
from Hoope.
co-host brother
Yeah.
Pedro.
Oh
Yeah. Or Gustav actually.
Gustav is his name. He
Gustav.
was waiting for you to be here, and
Uh-huh.
you weren't here.
Yeah.
Who the hell's Gustav?
His alter ego.
His alter ego.
Who's alter ego?
My brother's.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Yeah.
Nice.
He was hoping that you'd be here. To
Uh-huh. Oh,
I was
to
actually
cut-
hoping that we'd have 4
Cut a
people.
promo.
And
He wanted to come, but then when he saw how late we would be.
yeah.
Yeah, next time.
Unfortunately, we had to come into the studio a little later tonight.
Yeah.
So
just
I
Viewers
make
don't
it
know.
because it's grind time. Listen, you don't win when you don't try. And if you don't try, you lose. So we ain't losing, we winning. You understand what I'm saying, dog?
Sounds like somebody is ready for the Super Bowl right there.
Yeah.
It's Richard
who's
Sherman.
winning the Super Bowl?
It's gonna be the Patriots.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. I one thing about not caring about sports anymore is I don't have to get upset about the Patriots winning another Super Bowl.
I'm not even
'Cause
gonna lie.
You've let go.
I'm not
you're
gonna
numb to
lie. No. Here's my thinking. I want the Patriots to win every Super Bowl they're in. Why? Because the Giants beat them
the only ones
twice.
that beat 'em, yeah.
So all you other
you
suckers
think
out
an
there,
NFC East team
keep losing. That's
playing 'em?
fine.
You think the Eagles playing them might play a factor?
No.
Their NFC East team. There's no
Here's
connection.
I think if they had their starting quarterback, but they're on their backup,
Yeah.
Nick Foles, like you saw Keenum. Keenum won the game. You know, the first playoff game, and then the second game against the Eagles looked like a backup quarterback. So Foles comes in, wins this game. He's gonna look like a backup quarterback
Yeah.
in the Super Bowl, I think.
Yeah, I don't have
So-
faith in him. I don't give a fuck who wins.
I don't
Fuck
care.
'em.
I'm
It's
at
like,
this
fuck
point.
'em.
both.
At this
Fuck 'em.
point, the Patriots have been in so many Super Bowls for the reason that I said the Giants are the only team to beat
Yeah.
them. I almost like root for them every time. I'm like,
Right.
I don't want any other team
Any
to
other
have
team
the
beat 'em.
glory
It's
of
a
beating them.
distinction,
No, all you other teams lost to them.
Yeah.
So, I don't want any team to win. Just go ahead, win every one you want,
Yeah.
Tom. Like,
Yeah, they might do it where they're losing 30-0 in the fourth quarter,
and then they'll come back.
Yeah, exactly.
Losing 30-0 like the last 5 minutes, and then they'll come back and win 31-30 or some crazy stuff like that. That'll probably be the Super Bowl. But
yeah, that's how Brady could do whatever he wants. Is that still a thing with the controversy with the trainer, or was that like not even a thing? Like every year there's a story about the Patriots, but they don't.
That was like the thing going into the playoffs.
Yeah.
Like I guess thinking that they were gonna crumble because of it or whatever.
Wishful
but
thinking.
Like it didn't. I
that
mean,
shit is. Those are stories that the Patriots themselves
put out. Yeah.
Just to like get into.
Yeah. Oh, Brady's hurt, right?
Yeah. Actually, he did have like a cut on his hand because they showed his hand.
He took a knife and he cut it.
But
he did a sacrifice.
Yo,
to the gods. He was like, Bella, give me the power, I beg of you.
That is seriously. That is dedication.
Yeah.
If he did that, you're gonna see that.
I bet Belichick is in the Bohemian Club or the Illuminati or something.
I would imagine so. I mean, I don't even know. Like, I don't even know. And these Patriots did something. They sacrificed something. They sacrificed Aaron Hernandez to the gods to keep winning.
That's a good one.
Rest in peace, Aaron Hernandez.
Brady
Sorry we made a joke about you.
Snuck into the prison.
Yo, but no lie.
That's funny, man. I like that kind of humor.
But no lie, his death in prison was shady.
Yeah, it was.
That was shady. I don't think he hung himself. Yeah. Somebody did something.
Someone paid off the warden, and the warden did what he had to do.
Or those guards.
Right, because didn't his wife try to like sue or something, or like it?
She was like he would never do that. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was something like that.
Yeah.
But all I know is that like he goes to trial, everything like that. He knows he's gonna be in prison the rest of his life.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna because also he had gotten he had won some case. I wish I remembered it better. Mm-hmm. But like I feel like he had won something. Or he won the second case. Even though he had been sentenced to life in the first case, the second case he was found not guilty of.
Yeah.
And what happened was, and if I'm correct, his lawyer was going to try and appeal the first case because the first case he was basically found guilty because he was trying to kill this guy to cover up the killing of those other guys.
Yeah.
So if he was acquitted in one case, how could he have done the other one?
Yeah.
And I think that's what his lawyer was going to do. And then all of a sudden he ends up dead.
Yeah.
That's not shady to anybody?
Yeah.
That's true.
That's kind of shady to me.
Who would have done it? Like
other prisoners, maybe?
Other prisoners?
The guards,
Brady.
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady.
I don't think Tom Brady, because I don't think Brady likes to get his hands. Well, he cut his hand. But I don't think he normally likes to get his hand dirty.
It was Adam Vinatieri.
I think it was Belichick. I think it was definitely Belichick. Belichick was like, listen, we need to do something to psych out our opponents.
He's like, you thought
Kill
Spygate
him.
was crazy.
Kill him. Yeah.
You thought Spygate was crazy. Kill him, man.
Yeah, I'm telling you. In like 20 years, you're going to hear some wild story about how Belichick knew more about this than like...
Then he let on.
Yeah.
Crazy. Who's doing the halftime show?
Justin Timberlake.
Justin Timberlake. Oh yeah, with LaToya Jackson or
no, not with LaToya. Even though he should do it with LaToya, he did it with Janet last time. Why not do it with LaToya this time?
Michael Jackson from the dead.
Hologram Michael Jackson.
Oh, that would be sick.
Then give Michael Jackson, take off Michael Jackson's shirt.
Where are we going with this?
That would be sick if they had a hologram Michael Jackson, because he did the Super Bowl show when I was a kid. Remember they had the 4 Michael Jacksons in the corner pop out?
Yeah, now you've put this thought into my head of him like just ripping Michael Jackson's shirt off at the Super Bowl. Thank you, Pablo.
Imagine like when you think about Michael Jackson without a shirt on, what do you think of?
Pale?
Right, pale.
Yeah,
no
skinny.
But imagine if you take off
chest,
his shirt,
no pecs.
All he has is mad like Austin Powers chest hair. How thrown off would you be by that?
Yeah,
wow, way thrown off. Because like you would think that like it would be like a tribute. Oh, look at this, and then all of a sudden he rips off his like all this chest hair, and you're like, wait, what the hell is this? What are we watching?
What's this about? I thought all that burned off when he did the Pepsi commercial in '84.
Oh, yeah, man. Oh, that Pepsi commercial, that messed him up big time. That was tough, man. Poor Michael.
What would you do if you were sleeping?
Uh-huh.
right?
Yeah.
And you open your eyes.
Okay.
And Michael Jackson's hovering over you.
Wake up. I would hope it's a dream. Not a dream, maybe a nightmare. I don't know what's going on in it, but we talking like a ghost of Michael Jackson, like real Michael Jackson.
Real Michael Jackson.
Yeah. In the dark, I don't know what the hell I would do.
Wait, black Michael Jackson or white?
Oh,
Michael
that's
Jackson?
Michael Jackson.
White
Wait,
Michael Jackson?
adult
Okay.
Michael Jackson or kid Michael Jackson?
Adult white
Yeah,
Michael
adult
Jackson.
white
Adult
Michael
white
Jackson.
Mike-
After the pedophilia.
Yeah.
Oh man.
After Neverland.
Whew.
And he's just sucking on a lollipop.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right. So wait, he's standing over me, right?
Just like
Very awkward.
just sucking it back.
I don't, man.
Man.
I don't know. Yeah, we got to do okay, now that you brought that up, we got to do like one of those man in the street, just go out and get, because I got to hear what different people would say to that.
Yeah.
Because that scenario, like, now I'm going to think about that for the next week, and I'm going to go to bed tonight, and like, I'm going to be like, all right, so if I'm sleeping like this, and I wake up and like, he's standing there, what do I do?
Run
How
through
do
the
I
scenarios.
react?
Yep.
That'd be crazy.
I have a sick mind.
You
Yeah.
do,
What
sir.
would you do? I mean, I think
Yeah, what
I
would you do? You're
I don't
asking me. What would you do?
I didn't even think about it.
I just blew your mind right now.
You asked the question, but you didn't even have an answer in mind. Oh, yeah, I might have to think. Let's remember this, and then when we reconvene, we'll have to discuss.
I would have to pull out my guitar and be like, "Yo, let's jam." You're Michael Jackson, dude. Like, what else are we gonna do? Talk about the Super Bowl? Like, we're gonna play music.
But you got to keep in mind,
You got
you're
painkillers?
waking up, right? You're not just
Yeah.
lying in bed. You're waking up.
Yeah,
So
Waking
like,
up. Yeah, so I'm conscious.
What would your first reaction be?
Yeah, but-
First reaction is like, I'm so laid back. Like, I got
Yeah,
I got
you know
I got
what?
held up at gunpoint. I'm like, here's the money. You know what I mean? Like, I'd be like, oh, Michael
Wait, did you
Jackson's
really?
here. Yeah, like when I was 18.
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh, that's right. I forgot
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah. Yeah, so the point is like, I'd be like, oh, Michael Jackson's here. I don't know. You're not going to like,
Damn, I really
molest
forgot
me,
about
right?
that.
Like, let's just play.
Got to get that
What
question
if
out of the way
what
first.
if he says, I molest you first, then we can play?
I don't know. It depends what kind of molestation are we talking about here. If you're just going to go like that, it's like, okay, that's a deal. If it's just, easy stuff,
Easy.
that's the easy stuff, I'm not going to ask no questions.
What
Oh.
if he asks you to beat him off?
Yeah, man. See, because I'm trying to tell people, yo, I jam with Michael Jackson.
But that's not that difficult, though, if you
Yeah.
think about it.
Yeah, give me the Jesus juice, right? That was
Yeah, I
his thing.
mean,
Yeah. See, this doesn't end because it's gonna keep going, and before you know it, Michael Jackson's gonna be butt fucking me, and so I could play guitar with him. I gotta stop somewhere. This used to happen all the time.
oh man, wow. Okay.
Oh, man.
Oh
That was
goodness.
great.
Did you see the Royal Rumble?
Yeah, and your horrible prediction for it.
Yeah. Let me say something. I want to
He
apologize
has a
to.
stat correction. Stat correction.
Yes, thank you. I want to apologize to the viewers who watched the episode that I posted recently. Yeah, I totally forgot that Alexa Bliss was a champion, and I totally forgot that there were two champions. So I'm here saying that Alexa Bliss is going to win the Rumble, and clearly she didn't win the Rumble. So I apologize for that.
Wasn't even in the Rumble.
Yeah, she wasn't even in the Rumble. I had a better chance of saying Molly Holly would have won the Rumble than saying Alexa Bliss. So I want to apologize to all you guys. I know you guys look to me for information on pro wrestling, so I am sorry about that. My head was not in the game. Obviously, I was thinking about going home that night, and I was hungry, so sorry. Yeah, so the Royal Rumble.
I didn't see it, but I'm cool. I'm glad Nakamura won since I'm a Nakamura fan.
When Nakamura won, I had the feeling that Asuka was gonna win because WWE loves those like publicity stunt type
Yeah.
deals. So I'm like, two
Yeah.
Japanese people.
Yeah,
That's cute.
That's cool.
So I was like, all right, yeah. But when Nakamura won, I thought Balor was gonna win.
Royal Rumble was in
It was
Philly,
close.
right?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. So they played they
Yeah.
had the Reigns.
I actually
Nakamura
thought
thing.
because the last four in the Rumble were Reigns, Cena, Balor, and Nakamura.
Yeah.
I thought that
Tough.
I thought that they were gonna do Nakamura and Balor
Yeah.
at the end, Then when they eliminated Balor, I'm like, oh Lord, here we go.
Yeah.
Reigns is gonna win, or Cena's
cool,
gonna
though.
win.
And
Oh,
then
here we
AJ
go.
tweeted that it's gonna be the main event of WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Like, I'm
Listen. You know
He's
how
cute
this
about it.
deal works.
Right.
Everybody says they're the main event.
Even though you're like the third to last
Yeah.
match.
Then when the show comes, it's
Yeah.
like, oh, watch our 6th main event.
Yeah.
Show. It's like, all right, everything is the main event.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, that's cool.
but
though.
Nakamura and AJ. At
Yeah, they had a
WrestleMania
great
will
match
be-
in Japan 2 years ago, and
That'll be-
I'm not expecting the same type of match, but
It'll be good.
Great.
It'll be good. It'll be entertaining. I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to it. I'm interested. Well, I'm not really interested, but I want to see what they do with Ronda Rousey.
Yeah, listen, man. Like, you can't begrudge her for she doesn't want to fight anymore.
Easy
No.
And
money,
it's
though.
easy. She's gonna make a lot of money.
Easier. I'm not gonna say it's easy, but
Easier,
Yeah,
yeah.
just by the way she pointed at the sign, though,
Mhm.
I don't know if I trust her ability in the ring.
Uh-huh.
Because she had, as somebody pointed out on Twitter, I was reading through Twitter and someone was like, "Oh, she did a disco point." Like she was standing there and she's like this.
Right,
and
yeah,
I'm like,
because she doesn't have any
what
experience in
kind of
wrestling,
jacket
so
was
she's
she
gonna.
wearing anyway? That shit was like way too oversized.
yeah, that's like
Right.
some shit I would wear,
Yeah.
man. Like
From like 8 years
I would
ago.
wear some like oversized. I only wear because I can't afford clothes. I'm
It looked
poor.
like she took Nia
so-
Jax's leather jacket and then fucking just put it on.
I know.
What happened.
That jacket was huge. I was
Yeah.
like, what
But like,
the
you
hell
think
is
they'll
this?
just have her like do MMA, like shoot MMA style, and then?
Oh,
go
God,
to
I
the
hope
wrestling
not.
thing?
Well,
because what else is she?
She,
gonna
I don't know
do?
what the hell she
'Cause
knows.
she's
Hopefully
going
they've
from
been training
nothing
her.
to now WrestleMania.
Honestly,
so.
I wouldn't.
Or
Have,
they're gonna do the tag team match anyway. Probably.
what
like,
tag team match?
You know, with the Triple H and stuff. Oh, they can't do that because of The Rock or.
That's
it's
years
busy.
ago, man. That's
Yeah,
the past.
That's old news.
That's
yeah.
you know they have no continuity whatsoever. So that's
Yeah,
like
so-
4 or 5 years ago now.
I think it's cool. I mean, it could be cool. I mean,
She's
know.
gonna bring eyeballs.
I have no faith in WWE, but if they do good with it,
She's gonna bring eyeballs, but like,
Yeah. And I know some of the girls are already like starting like kind of like they're not happy. You know, like it's probably a work. No, it's obviously
Yeah.
you know, but still like they're already setting.
even
it
though
up,
I
like,
do believe some of them were actually upset that
Yeah,
like
that she
they
got, like, all
did
this-
this whole Royal Rumble and
Yeah.
then it's
yeah,
like,
and
oh,
now-
you
by
don't
the
even
way-
have to be in it.
Overshadowed,
Yeah.
You just show up at
But
the
it's
end.
like one of
and-
those things. Like it's like it's real, but it's also like they could play up
Yeah.
to it.
See, if I was like putting that together,
Mhm.
I would have like had Rousey sit front row,
Yeah.
like to say, "Oh, look, Ronda Rousey
Yeah,
appears to
yeah.
watch the Royal Rumble," and then I would have had like somebody like shove her in the face or something and
Yeah.
say, "Screw you! Why are you here? You're taking our spotlight."
Yeah.
Then you could have actually done something with
Yeah.
it. But no, everybody's like, "Oh, let's just point at the fucking sign."
The
I hate
classic.
that. There is nothing that gets me angrier than that. Like Cena on Raw,
Yeah.
he's like in a match with Balor to go to the Elimination
Oh,
Chamber,
yeah.
whatever, and like Cena's like there and he's constantly like, "Oh, I'm just trying to like go to WrestleMania or whatever,"
Yeah.
like pointing at the sign. I'm like, stop fucking pointing. I hate all you
Yeah.
people. Listen, stop pointing at the sign.
pointing at the sign.
We get it, okay? WrestleMania is in X amount of days. Stop pointing at the sign, please. Okay, I just got angry at that. I just hate
Crazy.
that.
I've never seen you angry
That
like
was
that.
a
before.
rant.
No, I just hate the pointing at the sign.
Yeah.
Like Nakamura wins the Rumble, he goes on the ropes, he's pointing at the sign. Oscar wins the
It's
Rumble.
a
Oh,
tradition.
I got a point. Who the hell? I would just go up there. I would do like a sarcastic point. I'd be like,
I think
"Oh."
Punk did that at some point. Like, or he might have tweeted like, "Oh, look, I'm pointing at the sign."
It's so stupid. I mean, we get it. Okay, how many times you got to tell? You're going to have 70,000 people there anyway. Yeah, there we go. Do something different than just a point. Maybe a middle finger. There you go. Okay, Al Goldstein over here.
It's funny how they did like the Raw 25, and they're like, "Oh, we'll have the people in Manhattan Center, and then we won't do anything." And they got mad, and then
Yeah.
apparently they were cabbing people from Barclays Center to
Yeah, like
Raw
the
25.
Miz.
Oh,
and-
people are upset. You know, and
Yeah,
you know, like
they
all
sh-
the
they should-
nerdy,
what-
angry fans are gonna be. At
They
the
should have
Manhattan
done
Center.
like two. They should have had
Two
like maybe
shows,
like two
separate.
separate shows
Yeah,
or
maybe
whatever.
The first hour in
Yeah.
Or you could have done like maybe like the first hour, the first two, like done like an hour on the network
Yeah,
and do like the first two from Manhattan Center or
Yeah.
Barclays Center, and
Yeah.
then do the reverse for the last 2 hours
yeah.
or
I'd
whatever.
do like an NXT show in Manhattan.
Well, they had matches apparently, but the
They had
matches were like these 3-minute
two
matches.
cruiserweight matches, a women's like tag match.
And the thing is, like, a lot of those people paid like almost like $1,000 to be there.
yeah.
Like it was exclusive to be
It's
there.
like, hey,
I would have been
suckers.
pissed.
Yeah, I would have been, because I'm thinking, someone explained it to me beforehand. They're doing the show at the Barclays Center and Manhattan Center at the same time. Like, something's off.
Yeah,
about
I
that.
thought it was a cool idea first, but then when I found out that like then when I found out that like
Yeah.
they're waiting like 40 minutes to go between each
And they're
venue.
just people are just watching on the screen.
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
And it's not like It's not like the Manhattan Center has a lot of screens.
Yeah, no.
Like a big, really
not a
big
big-
screen.
I think they were watching on like kind of like a monitor, kind of like
Yeah.
that size.
It's
So,
crazy.
but I thought it was cool to see like the old
Yeah.
venue again.
Yeah.
It would have been nice if they did more with it,
Yeah.
but you know, it is what it is. Undertaker, babbled through a.
Yeah, I heard he gave
promo.
like
Yeah.
a weird promo. And
It was weird. People were saying that like he was thrown off by the size of the building, and I'm like, dude, how are you thrown off by the size of the building?
it's been so long. Like,
And then at first I thought that was kind of like a bullshit reason. I'm like, oh, what the hell are these people talking about? Then I saw a video of like behind the scenes at the Manhattan Center,
mhm.
and like Undertaker's like talking to like X-Pac and like Shawn Michaels and all them. It's like, man, I don't remember this place being like this small and everything. I'm like, what? What?
It's
You couldn't like watch a
25
video from? I'm sure you
But
could
he
have
hadn't
found.
been there physically.
Yeah, think about it. Maybe like in his memory, it was like bigger.
His last 5
25
matches were in
years
stadiums, so it's
Yeah.
like
That's true.
if it ain't a stadium, it's
Some people
tiny.
were saying that his promo sucked because they thought he thought that it was bigger and he was gonna have a lot more time to walk down to the ring, and then he had to fill the time
Yeah.
just like rambling,
yeah.
and he totally forgot that. But
Yeah, that's-
I don't know.
Hilarious.
I could. That's messed up. Listen, what else is going on?
Oh, I have some big news, guys.
Oh, big news!
Big news alert.
Lay it on
Big
us.
news alert!
You ready for this?
I'm ready.
This is for you.
All right.
I bought you a domain, lifeandwhateverelse.com. Boom.
Nice.
There we
All
go.
we need is a web developer to actually.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
get any web developers. And listen, I am broke as fuck, so don't expect to be paid. But
Do it for free.
yeah, no, seriously, like any of you guys, any people out there who might want to work on a website or something, if you're willing to donate your time for now, at some point down the line, I can't make any promise as to when, but I promise that I will take care of you down the line. I can't do it right now, but I promise to. But if you are interested, let me know, and
Yep. So we can
we-
put the videos up on there.
we could do that. Yeah.
You know, those count as anytime somebody clicks the YouTube videos on a website.
As long as you
they're
put
there
up,
for 30 seconds.
yeah, but as long you also have to put up you like embed the YouTube video.
Right, yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah,
Yeah.
If you embed the YouTube.
If you embed the YouTube video, then it'll count as like a view if you watch it
Yeah.
there. So, yes, that's great. You're the man, Pablo.
I
See,
got you,
this
kid.
is why
I'm
this
dedicated.
is
man.
why I wanted this
Yeah.
guy on the show. Boom, there we go. Carlos, get the hell out of here.
Alright.
No,
Fuck off backstage.
get out of here. You
Screw
do
you guys, I'm
you do
going
nothing
home.
for the show. No, no,
That's cool, man.
Carlos actually he was my first co-host,
Yeah.
so
That's my
I
only claim. I did the show.
I gotta
way
give
before.
him.
It wasn't even called Life and Whatever Else back then, right?
Yeah, it was.
It was like best friends since
best
pre-K
friends
or
since
something.
kindergarten. No, because listen, here's my thing. Okay, so best friends since kindergarten. I was like thinking of a name for the show, and like when I had the show in mind at the start, I was thinking to myself, okay, I'm gonna need a co-host for this.
Yeah.
He didn't have to even do anything; he just had to show up.
Yeah.
That's it, which is difficult for him. But he just had to show up. So I was like, all right, best friends since kindergarten. Then like
Was I stopped showing up at some point? Was that what it was?
yeah, because there was like no, but it was getting hard. I
It
mean,
would have been hilarious. You would have just started putting a picture. Of
yeah, we needed a
Do you remember
cardboard
what days in
cutout.
the week you did it any day?
But at the time, you were working a different
I had the
schedule.
overnights too. So
You had overnight.
I had
So-
Thursdays. Well, usually Fridays were blocked out for music, and then
Yeah, no,
guess
normally I
Thursdays-
never asked you to come in on like your
Yeah,
weekends because
yeah.
I knew that you had like a Friday off
Yeah,
and
it was all
then
over the
Sunday,
place.
but you had to do Saturday.
yeah.
So I was like, I'm not gonna bug. But Monday afternoon was the day that we
Yeah.
used to try and shoot.
yeah.
So we would do that show, and like we really didn't do it that much. It was maybe once every like
Yeah.
3 weeks or so or
Yeah, it
something
was
like
spread
that.
out.
Not every week like I'm doing now. So it was like once every 3 weeks. And so as time went on, I started realizing to myself, all right, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this with Carlos like all the time. So I got to come up with a different name.
Yeah.
So I have best friends since kindergarten at first, and then eventually I'm just sitting there. I'm like, what the hell should I name this show? I have no idea what the hell to name it. And I was just like, let's just do Life and Whatever Else. I couldn't think of anything else. So at that point, I changed it, and then, I got a bunch of other people on. You came on, and I've had some other guests. So,
We're going to keep on growing. and we gonna keep on showing up, and soon our views will start showing up.
That's right. That's right. We were at.
Motherfuckers.
Whoa.
This guy looks like Booker T with the bug eyes.
Yeah. Good thing he didn't call Hulk Hogan the N-word there. That's a classic promo in history. Yeah, because he says it like he says it. He's like, Hulk Hogan, we coming for you. I'm not gonna say it, but we coming for you.
He said it like a couple other random times too on commentary.
He said,
"Come on, nigga."
Yeah, he said it, and then like what was funny was that Sherry was there, and you could almost see Sherry. Sherry was like, "You done fucked up, but I'm here for you. You know, I'm here for you." So
speaking of Booker T, he had me dying during the Royal Rumble when Sasha Banks was in the Royal Rumble. Did he hear how much he hated her?
Did he?
No, it wasn't Booker T. It was Brian Saxton, I think it is. The commentator, the one that used to wrestle. Which one is that?
Oh no, Graves. Was it Corey Graves?
Corey Graves. Yo, he was going in. He's like, "Don't trust Sasha Banks. If you have a back, she'll find the knife to stab you."
Oh my gosh!
Jesus Christ, guys.
That's rough, man. That's rough. I wasn't even.
Booker T hates Kurt Angle's son.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Jason Jordan.
he hates his son. Yeah.
He's like, "Come on, this kid has a lot to learn." No, he just won a championship. He's like,
still, sucker. He's not there anymore though.
Yeah, I noticed. What's going on?
Now they have coach. The coach Jonathan Coachman came back.
I used to find Booker T hilarious because just some of the things he says and the way he says them are fucking great.
He is hilarious. Booker. Yeah, he came to. I remember when he came to WWE. I think of all the guys that like came from WCW to WWE when he was like the most successful.
Yeah.
By far.
Definitely.
Because like he had the longest run there. Like a lot of the other guys came and it was like, oh, this isn't the same. Booker just.
Yeah, he just came and
flowed. He was good, man.
I saw Bill Goldberg on The Flash. 2 episodes. That was interesting.
Nice.
He's still stupid, but whatever.
You don't like Goldberg? You're not a Goldberg guy?
No, he ended Bret Hart's career. I'll never forgive him.
Oh, that's right.
That kick, right?
That's right.
I dare you to come here, Goldberg, and kick me in the goddamn face like that. So I can sue your ass.
Oh, man.
That's a great promo right there.
So I can sue you. Come kick me, Goldberg, so I can sue you.
That 2-minute match he had with Brock was awesome. Was that SummerSlam or it's a blur now?
SummerSlam I think was like
Rumble,
the
maybe?
32nd one. WrestleMania was the one where they went the
2
most,
minutes.
just like breaking shit basically.
No, but remember the 2-minute? Was it?
Oh,
that
was
that was a Royal Rumble, I guess, right? It's a blur.
Had to be Royal Rumble or Survivor Series maybe.
Yeah,
one of those
Series.
two. I don't know.
Yeah.
The first match they had, Goldberg just fucking got him quick.
When he speared him twice,
Yeah.
yeah, that was awesome.
And the second match, it was similar.
So they had 3 matches or 2?
I thought they had
2.
3, no?
No, I think they only had 2.
The second one was at WrestleMania.
Man, no, wait. They had some. I think they had SummerSlam.
Mm-hmm.
There's definitely SummerSlam. And then I think, okay, yeah, there was SummerSlam. Then there was the Survivor Series. Maybe it was 3. I don't even know.
I feel like it was 3.
Yeah.
I can't
feel
even.
like Goldberg got the best of him twice, but then the third time.
Yeah.
Because
I
they
remember.
also had the match from WrestleMania way back in the
Well,
day.
yeah, when they got booed.
Yeah, I remember that match.
Out.
I was mad. I remember when that match was first, like, people were talking about, I was mad hyped for it.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, this is going to be good. And then they reported that, like, both guys were leaving. So it was like, when both guys are leaving, like, what the hell are you going to do?
Yeah.
And then, like, basically just had
Garden.
Austin, like, stun everybody and drink beer and everything. And I was like, oh, man.
I'm mad with, like, do you know what they're going to do with Braun Strowman?
I don't know. If they were smart, they'd just put the title on him at Mania.
Yeah, exactly.
But they're not going to do that.
The minute that they threw Kane in this Royal Rumble match,
Yeah.
I'm like, Kane is obviously going to be the guy that's going to get pinned.
I was okay with Kane for that reason, because like I wouldn't want Brock to beat him straight up,
Right.
because like then like what the hell, like okay, if Braun loses, then all of a sudden he's lifting all this shit, but you can't win a match.
Yeah.
So
no, but I'm saying it's like I was upset because Kane is in it, meaning that Braun is going to lose because Brock Lesnar's going to pin him.
yeah,
Like I was hoping that they'd freaking finally just put the belt on this guy.
If they were
It's
smart,
not for sure that Brock is gonna face Roman Reigns, but it's like assumed, right?
Yeah.
yeah, it's like
But
I don't
sometimes
know
they like to
why.
swerve people, but not when it
Yeah.
comes to Roman.
I just
Reigns.
don't get why. I
Like-
mean,
They're gonna put Braun in the stupid elimination chamber match.
Yeah.
He's gonna lose again because he's not gonna be the one.
here's the other thing, and this I have a feeling they might do. They were talking about Braun and Triple H,
Oh
Mhm.
God, really?
which is stupid. But the other thing that I worry is that they put him in the Andre the Giant Battle Royal just for the purpose of having him stand by the trophy like
to
this.
throw Big Show out of the ring because no one has ever done it before.
Yeah,
right?
every time, like they always say, "Oh, Big Show, man, who gonna get him out of the ring?"
Yeah.
Everybody, always.
Yeah.
There's always
At some
somebody.
point, they always get him out.
Andre the Giant was in the Royal Rumbles back in the day. Oh, nobody can get him out. Yeah, hell yeah, somebody can get him out. Okay, like the biggest guys never win.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't know, but WrestleMania, we gonna watch Wrestle. We gonna get together to watch it. We're gonna
Yes,
record that. I think we gotta record that,
Done.
at least a part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll do that. WrestleMania is gonna be here.
I was gonna say next year that they're bringing it back
Yeah.
Already
to
gonna be.
the
MetLife Stadium.
so.
Oh, nice. Well, that's kind of quick.
Yeah, New
Last one
Orleans,
was
but New
2013.
Orleans I think was even shorter. New Orleans might have been what 2-3 years or something,
Yeah.
and they're back there already.
Crazy.
I have no idea like why. I guarantee you though, they're building a new stadium in Los Angeles for the NFL and a new stadium in Vegas. Guarantee you, as soon as those stadiums are finished,
Yeah.
WrestleMania will probably be in those
Yeah, of course.
cities
That's what
like
they always do.
right away. Trust me. So, yeah.
What are you guys up to this weekend?
Just the Super Bowl, pretty much.
Nice. How about you?
Stuff.
Just
I
stuff.
might meet up with a new drummer, depending, and other than that,
You gonna jam with him?
yeah, we'll see. Well, I
Now-
have to see if he replied back to me.
So what happens if you wake up and he's standing over your bed?
Nice. I like a good callback. I'd be like, "Hey, redheaded bald dude, what's up?"
Redheaded bald.
That's what he is.
He's a ginger.
Yeah.
Fucking
Ginger.
gingers.
Oh, you don't like gingers?
I do.
He's
There's
got
a
something
couple
against
of them.
them. There are a couple of
I don't
them.
really-
Some, but a lot of them don't have any souls, so you gotta be careful with them.
Mm.
So.
Ooh, Allison Hannigan. I remember. I used to have a crush on her.
Oh, she's hot.
Cute.
Oh, I remember. Yeah, you used to
I used to have a
really
major crush on her.
like her. Yeah.
She was Buffy, and then Meets Your Mother or whatever.
How I Met Your Mother.
How I Met Your Mother.
That
Yeah.
one- that
That's like I'm like
I
joking.
caught on
Everyone-
to it at the end of it, but
Everyone
it was
meets
funny.
your mother.
Everyone bangs their mother.
Yeah, that sounds like
then
a
they go.
that sounds like a porno right there.
Yeah.
Everyone meets your mother. Oh man, what time is it, Pablo?
Sorry, my phone just keeps buzzing. 10:10.
Oh,
I keep
10
getting
10.
messages. I'm good.
We got like maybe 10 15
Oh, no.
minutes.
Listen, I'm not in no rush. We can stay here all night, baby.
Sweet. Well, they close at midnight here, so we got to get out of
They
here
should be
before
open
that.
24/7. Shit.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Do like a
I
3
agree
a.m.
with
show.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
With
coming at
Danny
3 a.m. Yeah.
Yeah, we were talking about when you weren't here.
Mhm.
One of the times when you weren't here, we were talking with Pedro about doing the thing.
Oh, Robin Bird tribute
Yeah,
show.
It's gonna be on July 4th.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna wear a tanguita.
Robin
He's
Bird.
gonna be. You remember how on Robin Bird they used to break up the segments?
Yeah.
It'd be woman, man, and obviously we know too much about this, but it'd be woman, man, woman.
That's
So,
common knowledge,
Pablo
too.
has volunteered to do every male segment between the women.
Dude, that's hilarious. man.
So, yeah.
yeah, that's classic.
The only thing we gotta do. Okay, so even if this doesn't happen on July 4th, we have got to do a real Robin Bird
That's so
tribute.
great that you chose
with-
July 4th too.
with-
Perfect.
That's a good. We should do it on the Intrepid or something like that. You know,
Hilarious.
a lot of legendary things have happened there, so we got to do it there.
That's
But
pretty funny.
but if we do this, I got to get Robin Bird in studio.
Yeah.
So Robin Bird, they still air her show technically.
Really?
Where?
Channel.
They're-
They say channel 79 in Manhattan. But it's like a censored version apparently.
Ah,
Yeah, I know,
What's the
right?
point?
yeah.
So it's like a censored version of it, but like, they said they still air. I have not seen proof of that,
Yeah.
but if they do, I will watch it.
Because
Probably.
they stopped taping at like 93, but they were still showing it in like 07.
They actually no,
Yeah.
she actually stopped taping late 90s. It went to like
Oh,
98.
okay. All right, that makes sense.
Yeah, but yeah, it's crazy. But I remember. Okay, I don't know if I should say this, but like,
If you had cable, it's on Saturday.
No,
nights,
it's just fun because I'm trying to figure out. Because I just had a thought in my head, but I'm saying to myself, when I watched it, I was a kid.
Yeah.
So,
you
like,
can admit it. You sat through all the male segments.
it's whatever.
Yeah.
No, I couldn't sit through all. I would change the channel on those
Alright,
segments.
I sat through all the male segments. I was just like, let's just get to the chicks.
You didn't. No, you didn't just sit through the male segments. Like
Yeah, and
you
this
were
is, like,
watching,
pre-Kim
like
Kardashian era, so the girls had like they kind of had butts, but it was like concaved, and they
You
had
know
weird
what it
tan lines.
concaved.
I just kept waiting for her to actually suck one of the guys' dicks, and it never
It
happened.
never
Nah,
happened.
never
She would like
happened.
suck a tassel or something,
Yeah.
right? Put a
No,
tassel
she
in her
would.
mouth.
Remember at the end of the show, she would always do that with the song like "Baby, let me bang your pop, boom, boom." Baby. I remember the song. Yeah, I remember the song.
Baby, let me bang your
I'm the
butt.
one with the issues. He
I,
remembers the song.
I remember the song.
Baby, let
And
me
she
bang
would
your
be there.
butt.
She would get down and she would like do all the gestures and everything. Like, oh, look at me! I'm gonna do this. Then they
Fucking
just like,
bitch that'll do anything, man. Shit.
Tease.
I'm sorry she never put out for you, Pablo. Jeez, goodness.
You know how hard it was to get DVDs and VHS cassettes of porn back in the day? It wasn't so
Oh,
easy to get
man.
porn like it is now. Now you just go to Pornhub.com and you have porn. Before
Hey,
you used
listen.
to have the
Gotta-
box and then press
Yeah,
the
you
fucking
gotta
button.
go to
Listen.
the.
So it's almost like you're pressing a little fucking
Listen.
jerk off
Oh,
button,
Lord.
and then
Here
you
we
fucking
go.
No, but
gotta
you
get the fucking
you had to go to the
picture.
deli.
By the
pretend
way-
you're looking at the muscle
Hold on.
fitness magazines, but you're
Bef-
actually looking at the porn.
Before we continue, can I just say we do not condone people stealing porn from the internet? Okay, pay for your porn, people.
There's not stealing porn from the internet if it's on Pornhub.
Listen,
It's advertising.
listen. You want people to come on the show? They're not gonna come on the show if you say that you steal porn. Duh.
I'm not stealing porn. It's Pornhub. They're sponsored by the
it's-
porn industry.
I don't know. I don't know.
Content.
Anyway, yeah, back in the day though, man.
But if you want to pay for a Pornhub subscription, I highly recommend it. There's a lot of Pornhub originals on there. I don't know. That's what I heard.
that's what he heard right
I
there.
just stepped up to Pornhub too. That's the crazy thing.
Yo, back in the day though, the VHSs and the magazines and everything like
Yeah.
that. I remember like
Good old days.
I remember like you go into a store and like I would like gradually like work my way into into like I was a shitty kid, man.
Yeah.
But like I'd gradually like work my way into like sections, just like look at the covers
Yeah,
and
see,
everything.
whatever you could get.
There were a
around.
lot of magazines that they would have in plastic wrappers, so I
Yeah.
couldn't open it. But I'd
Yeah.
like open. I'd be like, ooh,
Whenever
look
I
at
got
that.
a magazine, I wouldn't throw it out till every page was stuck together.
Oh, Lord. Oh man!
That's-
Wow, every page stuck together.
Wow.
Goodness,
That was disturbing.
that
And
is
even
gross.
then, I'm like, "Ugh, get it open.
that is
Squeeze
gross.
a little bit of life out of this magazine.
Nigga was jizzing all over his
Ew, that is not. That can't be sanitary. Period.
Dude.
Forget like just like weird, but like
Yeah. It's
that can't be
convenient, you know?
sanitary.
Instead of going through a paper towel roll over the course of a month, you just got a magazine. I don't know. I think it's a good idea.
I don't know why that.
He didn't just get it on the magazine. He got it all over the place. He was
I
like,
know. Every,
No,
he
come
said
on.
every page.
No, I'm not that crazy. I got it in the
my God.
magazine.
have you ever been to his house? He was in his room. His mom was like, "Hey, what is that?" From the other room.
There's nowhere else for it to go, you know?
Oh my gosh! Wow.
Yo,
I don't know why that was so funny, but oh my goodness!
That's why I brought it up. I thought I'd get a good laugh.
Wow.
that was
That
good, Carlos.
was good. But man, I remember the like little like VHS DVD sections or whatever. Like they used to have like all
Yeah.
So I have
random.
one of those DVDs that
Oh
me
yeah.
and Carlos split the cost of.
Split the.
And I think I had it hidden in one of the drawers. And one time, one of my ex-girlfriends opens it. She's like, "What the hell is this?" I'm like, "That's just been in that drawer for years." I don't know.
What's funny now though is that like when you're an adult, you don't like think of like all these things, but when you were like a kid, like a teenager or whatever, like you're figuring out, all right, how can I do this? Like, what's the
Well,
way
yeah,
to
you're
do
trying to
this?
get
Can I hide this?
porn.
Yeah.
First of all, you're like 15. You can't legally get it, but
Mm.
you're trying to. Maybe I could go to a place. Guy's cool. You know.
Yeah.
Just doing that, it's like you're trying to find. It's crazy.
There were also a lot of places that like I always wondered how many people who were working the cashier, the front desk or whatever, or the I wonder how many people knew you were underage and how many people were just like, whatever, do whatever you want.
I think it's like anything else, like alcohol. We'll sell it to you until we get busted, then we have to crack down.
Oh, speaking of that, I went into Dwayne Reed one night, and these group of kids were in front of me. Like, they were definitely young, so I already knew that they were young. This has nothing to do with porn, but it's like buying alcohol.
Yeah.
So like they're standing in front on the line, and the guy at the register, he says, if you're buying alcohol or anything, looking at them, but they're not paying attention to this. He's looking at them, and he says, if you're buying alcohol, your whole group has to have ID or whatever. And looking at it, they weren't paying attention. They have the red cups. They have like bottles of wine and beer and shit like that. Yeah. And I'm like, all right, let's see how this works. Yeah. So they get up there. When they get up there, all of a sudden, the lady at the register, she's like, all right, I need ID from all three of you. So they all automatically, they point to the one who's 21 years old. They're like, oh, he has ID. And I'm like, did y'all not hear? They said all three of you have to have ID and everything, and you weren't paying attention. Like, what's wrong with you? You people are real amateurs.
Exactly. Just let the guy go in and just get
exactly. Just let him go in. Just tell him what to get, and he gets
it. Did they get the booze anyway, or
no? They had to put everything back. Yeah. I think they just took the red cups, but then like when they walked out, they were like trying to find their next store to go to like go buy liquor. And I'm saying to myself,
just had the 21-year-old come in by himself, like, hey, they went home.
Hopefully they learned their lesson after that. But I'm saying to myself, come on, man. Like, I'm standing right behind them, and the
have
people.
You never seen Superbad? One person goes in.
Yeah.
The people at the register were looking at them, knowing, all right, look at them, look at these, and I'm like, oh man, real amateurs. That hurt me. That hurt me to see that. I'm like, come on.
I'm sure they learned from the experience.
I don't think they did, but who knows? So let's see here. How should we close the show? What topic should we close the show with?
Carlos, you been on any dates?
Oh my God.
No. Oh yeah, any girls in your life?
I'm not talking about this, man.
No. Oh come on! If you come here,
there's nothing to talk about. It's like, have you traveled to space? No, I'm not an astronaut. Like, there's nothing, like.
He's so bad.
I know.
No, I'm not. I know you guys will ask. Like, I'm just like, no, like.
Just no.
No, it's just.
No.
I have a date on Saturday.
Oh. Special lady you want to send a shout out to?
No.
Okay. Special guy?
Double no.
Double no. Is this person human?
Yes. No. It's
okay.
Tinder date. We'll see how it goes.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
Let's see.
You're on and off Tinder?
She seems cool.
Like, you go on Tinder a little while, then you get rid of it. Yeah, that's.
So I'm just like,
every time I get off, I'm like, this is it, no more Tinder. And then after a couple months, I get bored and
go back on.
just desperate enough to waste my time and my $20.
Yeah,
and just get rid of it again. Just so I could do this for an hour and get really depressed.
I did it once, and then I was like, fuck that shit. I'm just gonna do the time limit.
If you're like a human and you could be like, all right, I ran out of swipes, and then I'll forget about it.
I've never used Tinder.
Try Bumble. Have you tried Bumble?
I'm not doing nothing.
Try Bumble. Bumble's free. And you can swipe right.
I'm not doing none of that.
And the girls are hotter.
Yeah.
They don't reply you. Don't reply you at double the rate, but definitely
yeah.
Oh man, goodness. Yeah. So Tinder dates. I've never tried Tinder.
You should do it.
Nah.
Why?
I can't take nobody on a date right now. So
there's a lot of ways to take somebody on a date for free.
Oh my God.
Museum of Natural History.
Yeah. No, I went.
Walk through the park.
Listen, I went one time on like a semi date to the Museum of Natural History.
And she played like.
She eventually played
she
me.
Up with your friend and stuff.
Eventually, she played me.
I'd be bored on that date. I'd be like, I don't got no money. I don't even want to take
that
you on
wasn't
this
really.
date.
Here was the thing. It wasn't really that part wasn't really a date.
Yeah.
She had a school project to do.
So school project.
Yeah, so I was like, all right, I'll go with you. I'll walk around the museum with you. So then, like, we were gonna go to Uno's right across the street afterwards, and like, she was like dead silent the whole time, and I was like, oh man, this is rough. This hurts my heart. Like.
Did you like try to talk to her?
No, I didn't try to talk to her at all.
And I'm like,
She
No, I
was
just
nah.
curious.
She was
I
like,
remember this is like from way back.
I'm not talking shit about anybody, but she didn't say anything.
Yeah.
I would ask a question, be like a 1-word response,
Yeah.
and I was like, all right, this
Yeah,
is
that's the worst.
this
When
is
you
not
do that,
good.
I'm like,
Then we went back on the train, back up.
No, I've had like I've had girls that there was no chemistry, but yeah, at least gotta be polite. I don't know,
Yeah.
like
Yo,
to
we.
not talk at all.
But listen, we went back up to Westchester to New Rochelle on the
Yeah.
train on the Metro North.
Mhm.
She took out a book and read as I sat there. And I was like, "Oh man, this is
That's
not
so- yeah,
this is
that's-
not
that's
good
not
at
good.
all.
fuck up my goddamn face.
This is not good at all."
You reading?
And then like, and then
The
after
fuck
that,
R.L. Stein, bitch.
yeah, I don't even remember what
I'm sure
she
she
was
wasn't
reading.
reading Goosebumps. She was more sophisticated than that.
Yeah, something a little more sophisticated than
Yeah.
that. But
Yeah, she was
Fear
really
Street.
fucking.
I
Harry
remember,
Potter or some
man,
shit.
that was rough. It wasn't really a heartbreak because I wasn't heartbroken
Right,
over
but you
her,
were crushed.
but I was like, damn, that hurt. Like, hooked up with
Definitely a drag.
hooked up with my college friend. Like,
Gonna happen.
he was the one who told me too. I was like, oh, well, thank you for telling me,
Yeah.
you know. And then like we had done a radio show together. We were like starting a radio show. We'd done like 2-3 weeks in a row or whatever.
I hit you with
And
the-
like, no, one time he goes and like we had the show like 6:00. I wasn't gonna be there until like 6:30 or something like that. I walk into the studio and like she's sitting in the studio with him,
Mhm.
and I'm like, wow, really? You two hook up with each other and now like
Yeah.
you're just gonna come into the studio and like just chill like everything is fine?
Yeah.
Like, fuck you, bitch. I hate you. I hate all you. No, I
Get it
don't.
out.
I don't hate all you.
Get it out.
No,
He's about to pull out a.
no,
What a development!
no developments. I love
He's cutting that part out.
all you guys. Yeah, I gotta watch my mouth. You know, I don't like to. I'm not here to spread hate.
Exactly. That he's
Yeah.
just joking, ladies.
It's
Rise
all.
above
It's
the
all
hate.
about love.
Rise above the hate.
Yeah, I don't really hate people like that. If I ever,
Yeah, especially
serious-
it was like what, like 8-10 years ago or something.
yeah,
Who's texting me?
Yeah.
yeah, that looks like some shit out of like Power Rangers or whatever.
I know,
Like,
I've been
ooh.
looking
For the
it.
ringtone. Ding, ding, I-
did it, did
I've,
it.
seen, I've heard that ringtone
Go.
before. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, you as a Power Ranger. What Power Ranger would you be?
Me?
You look like Pink.
What?
Nah.
Nah, man. We're the two bullies. What are their names? I'd be the fat one.
I don't even remember the names.
He became a
Oh,
hero eventually.
I remember. I know who you're talking
Yeah.
about, but oh man, I miss the good old days. I miss social. I miss the night. We were talking. Were you here? Yeah, you were here when we were talking about VHS stores. That was
At
like,
some point, maybe
Yeah,
the last
yeah.
time I was here,
that
we
was
were
like
talking
last
about
time you
old
were here. Yeah, we were
media
talking about that.
formats.
I miss the '90s, man. We need AIM back. You know, we need to do
We
that.
don't need AIM. We have text messages now and group chats,
Not the same.
DMs.
Not the same.
It is the same. You see pictures now.
It's just not the same. There was a
AOL
creepiness
was better.
factor to instant messenger. You know, from
Oh,
your
God.
screen name to everything.
I'm just gonna start DMing mad random chicks on Instagram. Vote yes if you think I should start doing that. But what should I say?
Yes.
This is what I always say: is what's the first thing should I say? Hey, I like your ass pic. First of all, I don't want to see your ass until I see it in person. So why are you posting it? But if that's what you want to do, that's okay. Be comfortable in your own body, boo.
Yeah, body
Yo,
positive, man.
if when this show gets big, we gonna be able to DM any Instagram girl we want to.
I'm like, damn, girl, you demonstrate the anatomical features that are indicative of an ability to give birth to healthy offspring.
Mm.
Yo.
And they'd be like, "What was that?
The what's about the what?
What?"
That's not it. That's
I
not.
said you're a good-looking bottle
I-
girl. Have my children.
I'm trying to procreate.
Oh man.
Please have a kid with me. No one wants one.
Oh man.
Oh my god. Yo, that
Yeah,
shit
that's-
is hilarious.
That's
man.
crazy. I will say one thing. It's crazy how Instagram has changed the game in that sense. Like, you could have been like a nobody. Now you got your Instagram
You
page.
post some good memes. You
Yeah.
all up in that
Yeah, I love a
producer.
good
Memes. Instagram is about like memes and ass.
Yeah.
Like, let's be honest.
So many great plus size models on Instagram.
Yeah, this guy.
And
That
funny
did not
memes.
sound-
I know,
that did not sound
especially
like
my
media.
voice got real low.
This guy. So many good
I had
plus
to stop
size models.
myself, but
So
anyway.
many plus size models.
Yeah, he sound
I
like.
have them
No, I'm a huge
all
fan,
in my
man.
room.
I'm a huge fan of the plus size models.
The only thing is
And
that
Indian girls.
the only thing is that for Carlos with Instagram, you can't stick together the pages. So
Yeah, it's like,
your
He's on-
computer,
cover my
your
screen.
your phone
He's
screen.
He's on his temp phone.
You look
Yeah,
at the
that's
pile of old
Huge
phones,
everywhere.
Oh my
crusted white, like vanilla frosted phones.
Oh
And
my
they're stuck
god.
together, the phones. So it's just like you need a fucking pliers.
The
to
battery
fucking-
acid is melting
Oh my god.
outside of the phone.
You need a spatula to crust them out.
Oh lord.
Yeah, that's deep.
Wow.
It's like
Great
fucking
image.
vanilla frosting.
Wow, man. This has been a good show today. It's been a good show.
Oh, man.
So in closing, we're gonna do a Robin Bird tribute. Tribute.
July 4th
And we
at
have
the
a
Intrepid.
website, lifeandwhateverelse.com, and we're gonna have the videos up on there, and we're gonna have other shit too. I think.
A lot of other shit.
Yeah.
A lot of other shit. We're definitely doing. That's it. Next 2 weeks, cooking with Pablo. We're gonna do it.
Boom, done.
What you got, Carlos? What do you want to do?
Jam
Something.
out.
You could play a song. Just
I'll be the cooking link.
Uh-huh.
You'll be the
I'll do music
link.
things, whatever.
There we
it
go.
means.
there we go. I'm gonna have
Music
other people
things.
too. We gonna have entertainment people. We gonna have everything.
Things.
It's gonna be awesome.
Yep. All right.
Things and words.
So let's get out of here.
All right, let's
Yes,
do
sir.
this.
Let's go to
Long
bed.
day.
Pablo, social media.
Boom. You already know it, cause I'm about to blow it. Llévatela. LLEVATELA on Instagram, Tumblr, Twitter, Facebook, Pablo Marrero. What else? Am I missing anything else?
You got a Snapchat?
Snapchat, llévatela. Yeah.
There we go. Carlos.
And I'm Carlos is Surreal on Instagram, and I'm currently working on my SoundCloud as Charlie the Witch.
Oh, nice. You're
That's my
adding a
solo artist
SoundCloud
name.
there. You got to play
I'm
some
a-
music. Got to
yeah.
play some music. We got to get you playing music
Yeah,
for the
I've
show.
been saying it for like 2 years.
I will take the camera to you. Don't worry. I will take the camera to you.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And we're going to get you playing some music. All right, guys. The show, LAWESHOWSM. That is Tumblr, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. One more time, LAWESHOWSM. And then on YouTube, it's Life and Whatever Else, no spaces. Life and Whatever Else, no spaces. So go ahead and find that. And before we get out of here, Pablo, what is our song for today?
Our song is a new song that I learned in Dominican Republic that I'm gonna make a remix to. But it goes something like this. Life and whatever else. Life and whatever else. But in the song, they actually say limonada coco. Well, I don't know what it means, but it's a beautiful song. I just think it's hilarious. And I think we should use that as our theme song. But in other news, this is life and whatever else. What are we gonna do when Carlos doesn't show up next week? But we'll figure it out because he's a mouse and he's very, very sneaky. I'm going to my house.
Yay.
Peace out, guys.
Good night.